Hey Super Souls, it's time for another timeless pick a card reading with your bruddaZen. And this one, we're going to be talking about how we can transform these feelings of failure. So, of course, there is no true failure in the heavenly world from Spirit's point of view. This is something that is human-made because there's a lot of supposed tos and shoulds and need tos that we feel have to come to pass. And when they don't, that's where we feel like we've fallen short, where life falls short, where other people have fallen short. So I'm excited to see what comes through here. We're going to have a choice between 3 different readings. You can choose from as many of them as you'd like. I'm going to have timestamps listed in the description box down below. So you can jump to whichever one you'd like or watch as many of them as you like. But I'm going to start with number 1 right now. If you chose reading number 1, then this is the reading for you. And we're going to start off by pulling a card here from the Psychic Tarot Oracle and to see what area of your life that you feel that there was this failure, these feelings of failure. And we will start from there. So let's take a look here. For reading number 1, where do we feel these thoughts of failure were coming from? All right. So we'll look at here. Memories of Love, the 6 of Cups. So this is the 6 of Cups is a lot of variety of emotional energies, but it is about nostalgia. It is about, memories of, usually of, it says memories of love, but it's childhood. It's bringing up the old memories. And I feel like where the failure you feel is that you haven't been able to let go. You haven't been able to transform emotions like you felt you're supposed to. And you feel like you're being ruled by emotion, and you just feel like that's where the failure energy comes in, is I just can't do this. I'm not doing it right. I can't move past some things. So I like this for you because trust me, we all are there, have been there, will be there. So you're definitely not alone in this. And it says you may find yourself walking down memory lane at this time, and this nostalgic card could indicate that an old friend or an acquaintance from the past may step back into your life, or it could even resurrect loving images from days gone by. Does this person, these happy, forgotten moments, or those innocent childhood memories encourage you to recall and welcome the energy of love? Is there a message or lesson from these fond recollections that could benefit you in your present life? The number 6 relates to support, dedication, unity, and a need for balance in the areas of emotions and love. Your heart and soul are asking you not to dwell in the past, but use the inspiration and joy from that time to assist you in the here and now. So I like that energy. So we know that this is about having the ability to change and transform emotions from the past. We're also going to take a look here. I'm going to pull from these Ask Your Guides Oracle, and let's see what they recommend here. What advice do your guides have for you in doing this here? All right. So do they just want the top one? Nope, they want both here. All right. Well, I see what this is about here. So there can be some guilt, some, endings and beginnings, or actually a true death with partnerships and love. So this is a general reading, so it could be a variety of those for you, but I do want to bookend these with both of these, and let's see what messages come in here for you here. So we have number 2. We'll start with the partnerships and love here. And this does say your nature spirits, known as runners, are working to introduce you to a wonderful new partnership to fulfill your heart's desires. Whether in the areas of business, friendship, or romantic love, these practical guides are leading you directly toward the appropriate person to best support your soul at this time. Follow your heart as they strive to connect you with the right associations. Be more open to others, especially those whom you meet by chance. Say hello to the new neighbor in your building. Suggest having lunch with the intriguing woman who sat next to you at your last business luncheon, or strike up a conversation with the guy in front of you in the checkout line, even if that's not your usual habit. In reality, it's not accidental that you suddenly find yourself attracted to certain people. Your runners placed you in their path so that you could meet. Invite these energetic nature spirits to continue to direct you to the others who are significant for your soul path. Their message, relax. We will make all the necessary introductions you seek. I like it. And then we'll add into that here the death with your guardian angels here. And it says, as hard as this may be to admit, it's time to give up on your present efforts and walk away from a situation that has no more life in it. Whether it is a dead-end job, a relationship that's run its course, or a pattern of behavior in you that's no longer getting you what you want, recognize what isn't working anymore. Yeah, so this is these old emotions of pain that are keeping you, that would keep you from this, but that's why they're introducing this to you, so that you can remove and transform these things, so that when this comes in, you won't be blasting it away, you'll be inviting it in. There are times in life when things or circumstances come to a natural end, some of which may seem beyond your control, and this is one of those times. Your guardian angels are surrounding you as the reality of this dead-end situation settles in. They comfort you at a time when it appears as though all is lost, like that failure. I can't get past this. I keep having the same type of relationships play over and over and over, whether it's friendships, romantic, whatever it may be, right? And although you're not experiencing a physical death here, your angels indicate that something will indeed die, and that which has been harming your spirit. The good news is that the worst has already occurred. It will not get any worse than this, and soon a new day will dawn, right? As hard as it can be to admit, accept that defeat or whatever this dead end is, because the sooner you do, the sooner the real gifts you seek will appear from the right resources, which is what this talked about. They'll bring in the right connections. This is not an easy time for you, or this wasn't an easy time for you, but it will become easier if you let go. Your guardian angel's message, let go and let God take over and move on. I like it. Because the Six of Cups, one of the, energies that comes with it is whenever we have the painful memories that happened here, because if they're unconditional love memories, you're like, you wouldn't be wanting to get rid of those. These are the memories of love lost, of lower vibrational love, those that are related and rooted in fear. And what happened is when we were younger, someone said something or did something, or didn't say something or didn't do something that made us feel scared. Our inner child felt unsafe and out of control because someone else's actions gave us those feelings, ignited those feelings within us. And it's probably because the other person was doing something stupid, uncaring, and unloving. And the reason I know that is because that's what we all do. When our inner child feels unsafe and out of control, we boot out the intelligent, loving, compassionate side of us, which leaves a little 2-year-old and their pet cat in charge. And when they're in charge, they'll do whatever they feel necessary to feel safe and in control again, which includes stupid, unloving, and uncompassionate things. Otherwise, they wouldn't have triggered our inner child to feel unsafe and out of control and experience pain, this prick in our heart of fear. What happens with this So this, failure, feeling that we failed in some way, that we were using their actions and their beliefs to define us, we can look at it now and go, oh, their actions and words, or non-actions and non-words, had nothing to do with me. That was their pain. If it was not unconditionally loving, then it was of pain and fear. And so this individual was in fear, and that's what was bringing this in here. It was making us feel out of control and unsafe, because they were out of control and unsafe, feeling unsafe. And so that's what spawned this. But the beautiful thing is, when we realize that their actions were about their fears and not about us, we're able to release and forgive the wrath. And that's how this transforms from these feelings of fear and defining us to these of unconditional love and higher realm emotions. So I like all that for you here. We're also going to pull here from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. Let's see what else they have here for you. So what else around this pain? What else do you want them to know? Okay, this one right here. Just one? All right. Yeah, Sky Father, trust in the unknown. Beautiful, beautiful energies there. We're going to put that right here. And let's see what Sky Father brings in. Trust that your path is unfolding exactly as it needs to. You have a personal relationship with the Great Father, knowing that He is lovingly leading you forward. The Sky Father features in many religions and mythologies as the Father God. He's the counterpart to the Earth Mother in many traditions. And so this card represents the universal powers that are masculine in essence, the energies that people have called out to and looked up to in times of need and gratitude. Sky Father personifies your relationship with the masculine energies of the divine, and possibly a very powerful male or father figure too. So that could be where this, it is a general reading, but I feel like this is for a lot of you, it was the father figure, this masculine energies. The extended message says, you are a co-creator of your life, and every thought, feeling, intention, and emotion you have is creating the road ahead. With that being said, you don't need to know every single detail of what's going to unfold before you. When this card appears, you're being guided to step back and get out of your own way, because there is a greater power that is not only around you, but within you. And Sky Father is creating the best experience imaginable for you. Accepting this will allow miraculous energy to come into your life. So see things from a higher perspective, like the eagle on the card. The card also can appear when there are opportunities to improve the father connection in your life. If your father figure is in heaven, know that his spirit is drawing close. If he is on earth, there's an opportunity to heal something, whether past or present. I think that's it. Is that it? That is it. So I like that. The transforming of the relationship here is very evident, right? And trusting that whatever happened when it happened, it did happen for you, even though you may not be able to see it yet and understand it yet. Just know that it did, and that eventually you'll see the why, but it was a mirror trying to show you what you wanted to see about yourself. And that's what happens when we have other people act like a fool, when we have triggers that trigger up inside of us these emotions. These people are mirrors to show us and trigger these things. So I like it though, because this helps transform and allows this new partnership in love to come in a completely different way for you. We're also going to pull from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle cards, and let's see what else they have here for you. What else? Okay, they do want this one right here. Yep, treat your body well. Exercise, meditate, massage. So we'll put this here. Let's see what that brings in here for you. So the ancestral message for you is nurture your whole self and look out for your physical body. People often think they don't have enough time to take care of themselves, but it is about making the time so you have more energy for yourself and others. Yeah. Start caring for your body, your heart, and mind to avoid tiredness or becoming disconnected from your spirit and energy source. Enjoy massage, sign up for yoga class, or add a suitable activity to your weekly or daily routine that will contribute to your wellness. Your muscles will benefit from the exercise, and afterwards, your energy will flow better and you will feel re-energized. And then the divinatory meaning, it says, this card may be a sign for you to learn massage, practice yoga, or engage in a therapeutic activity. As you become healthier and more energized, you will be able to help others by passing on your know-how. If you already teach yoga or provide healing massage to others, this card is confirmation that you're on the right track. So keep up the good work. Yeah. So this is nurturing you and allowing yourself here, because this transformation, this letting go, this is this death and transformation that helps you see things differently, treat yourself differently, but allows you to be open as well for that new love, that new whether it's romantic or best friends or family reignited or whatever it may be. So I like this. And then we're going to use, the Light Seekers Tarot and see what else they have here for you. Wow. So you do have the Hermit card, which is you spending time with you, determining what it is that you're ready to let go of, turning into your inner power and allowing it to guide your inner path here. So how perfect is that? Because it also brings in here the Page of Pentacles, which is about new opportunities coming to you in the outside world, but also looking at your worth in relationship to the outside world in a different way. And that helps release things, that helps plant things, and you become more rooted and more grounded, which then you have the Wheel of Fortune, which the wheel, it says the wheel here, but it's the Wheel of Fortune. You can see the dice on their neck here too, that this is telling you, and like this card said, trust that everything unfolds for you. It's the tune of four, like the four tune. And this tells us that everything does unfold for our highest, but that if sometimes our human doesn't get on board with that, it's like, how is that for me, right? But what happens is eventually, this card means eventually, that even your human is on board with going, I see how this was for me, how it helped transform me, now it's made me a stronger individual because I wanted to experience this. So I love this message coming in here, and of course, there is no failure, as we mentioned. So you wanted to experience these emotions. That's why we come down here, is to experience lower vibrational emotions, to understand ourselves more clearly, more purely. And that's what is coming through in these cards too here, is that you're realizing, okay, my true worth isn't from this experience, but my truth is for where I become after this death and this rebirth. This allows me to see more clearly who I truly am and who you truly are. So I'm loving this for you. Now, if you are looking for more messages of love from above, there's a couple things that you can do. First, for this video, you can give it a thumbs up. That does tell me you're enjoying the videos, but it tells YouTube that you are as well, and they'll bring more similar content to you. The second thing that you can do is click that subscribe button, because that gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in to the settings, if you choose all, then a couple things happen. One, you're notified right away when new videos come out on my channel. And two, you're also notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. You know, when you like and share my videos, when you comment on my videos, when you subscribe to the channel, doing all those things makes the YouTube algorithm so crazy, giddy, happy, excited, it wants to automatically share the videos of my channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, please know I'm very, very grateful. Also, these are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed down in the description box down below. All right, beautiful number ones, as you're going through this experience, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the mother and the father of all things. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. You hang in there and you take care. If you chose reading number 2, then this is the reading for you. And we're going to start off pulling a card from the Psychic Tarot Oracle, just to see what area of your life that you might be having these feelings of failure. So we'll start here, and then we'll pull some more Oracle and get some details. So let's take a look here for reading number 2. All right, so this is the one right here. And you've got Sacrifice, card number 12. So it's a major arcana. We'll put that here, and then let's take a look and see what we've got going on here. So Sacrifice is the Hanged Man in the Standard Tarot, which does talk about like I'm failing at transforming myself. I'm failing at not seeing things from a higher perspective. And we'll take a look here too. It talks here about powerful achievements are usually born as a result of great sacrifice. And this card represents self-sacrifice in a time when you should look around your life to see what needs to be released. By surrendering and letting go, there will be more room to receive. And the rewards for this are transformation, wisdom, gratitude, and enlightenment. And this card signifies that there is a situation that happened or is about to occur in your life, and you can't control the outcome. And this would be a good moment to pause, rest, have patience, reflect, and meditate. It would be wise to stand back so you can learn to look at events with more an understanding and intuitive eye. Try to view people, issues, or problems from a different perspective. And if you can achieve this, it will have a profound effect on your soul and your life. The Sacrifice card can also symbolize a period of transformation and change. The solutions you seek may be slow in coming, for it could be necessary to live into the answers. Accept the things that you can't control, heal and leave the past behind, move towards your future, and watch for new doors opening and paths that are being shown to you. Yeah, so it is this transformation type of energy. As you look at the Hanged Man, it's like a little cocoon, like a caterpillar, of course, goes through this transformation where they lose their form of caterpillar. They become caterpillar soup within the cocoon to be able to become the butterfly. So where you feel you're failing is I'm not changing fast enough. Life is not transforming fast enough for me. I'm doing something wrong. And so that's where the failing is coming in here, is you feel like you are behind in your process. And then I feel like a lot of it has to do with timing, because it's showing like the caterpillar going, I should be a butterfly by now. But there's, not, it's perfect timing. You're taking the exact perfect amount of time for this transformation. But let's get some more details here. We got the Ask Your Guides Oracle. So let's see what your guides want to talk to you about this transformation that's coming in here. So, okay, I do want to give you 2, so we will go with these. And the first one here is devotion. nature spirits. Card power number 44. I like that. That's very powerful. So we'll take a look here and we'll start with that one. So the devotion to the change here. And this is about inspiration, contemplation. It says the presence of the Creator is everywhere. So if you feel disconnected from the divine, you're the one who left. Your nature spirits are beckoning you back to a place of awareness that reconnects you to your source. Do not allow your mind to isolate you in fear or get stuck dwelling on misery. Instead, go outside and take in the natural world, which is a beautiful gift for you to enjoy. See the divine all around you. Focus on the beauty, power, and holiness that nature affirms. Humbly surrender to this greatest of forces present in all things, including you. In your nature spirit's message, breathe in the divine. You are in God, and God is in you. Yeah, so this connection, realizing that, you might feel isolated as you're going through this transformation, but it's in perfect timing. And if you feel like you're doing something wrong because it's not happening when you felt it's supposed to, trust is a huge piece here. Let's see what this other one is here too. Oh, I thought it said trust. I was going to go, oh my gosh, but it is truth. Higher self, number 21. So the mirror of the 12, the 2-1. So let's take a look here and see what this one brings in here. All right, so for the higher self with truth, it says your higher self is present, activating your powers of reason and intellect. It asks you to develop clarity and objectivity when looking at your life, rather than interpreting events through the murky and distorted waters of emotion. Strive to see the reality of what happened in the past so you can acquire a more accurate understanding of what's going on. You may notice things that make you uncomfortable or challenge your ethics. And ask yourself to give you the courage to stand up for your truth and address difficult situations at their core, rather than distance yourself or pretend you don't see the real problems because they make you uncomfortable. Like the child in the fairy tale, The Emperor's New Clothes, your higher self is motivating you to not only see more deeply, but also to share your perceptions with those around you. This is a time, for example, to address your unbalanced budget and look for ways to cut corners. It's also the time to acknowledge your ever-expanding waistline and seek out what's really eating at you. This is when you need to step away from your emotional and dispassionately step away from your emotions and dispassionately study the problems at hand so that you can come to a solution without blame or projection, right? Without fearing that you're failing. Ask yourself what the problem is, not who the problem is. Only then can you begin to find real solutions with productive outcomes. Your higher self is sharpening your perception and clarifying your view so that you can make important and unnecessary changes at this time. As Carl Jung once said, when the diagnosis is correct, the healing begins. And your higher self's message is, look for the truth behind appearances. Yeah, so see things from a higher perspective. See things truly for what they are, not for, what you have been told it's supposed to, should, need to. You're having this clarity come in. You are devoted to your transformation and the truth. It's important for you to see the truth, the capital T truth, not the small t truth of this tight timeline and this bigger capital T truth that's taking you where you are truly wanting to go. And then we're going to pull here from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle, and let's see what they bring in here for you. All right, they do want this one. The she-wolf unleashed the wild within. Helen at the full moon here. So we'll put that right here. And let's see what the she-wolf brings in. Let your wild side up and out unleash your talents and desires. The she-wolf is a powerful shamanic soul who is half wolf and half woman. She's the alpha female who is not afraid to stand out from the crowd, or, in this case, the pack. She's wild, unfiltered, and unfettered. She encourages you not to be trapped by the limiting factors of weaker members of the pack or those who are trying to hunt you down because you have gifts that they don't like and understand. She represents the energy of the wilderness and the unknown and encourages you to be free and unchained and go within. And go beyond boundaries, release the animal energy within, and track down what you need to do to express your true self, right? Your capital T truth. You're being rewilded at this time, guided to reconnect with your rebellious heart, the part of you that likes to break boundaries and go beyond them completely. If you've been holding back on your hopes and dreams, you're being encouraged to chase after them now. Let the wolf energy within help you track down what direction you want to go. And don't let any traps or hunters get the way of your freedom or your growth. The life you want is here. So it is that here we come with this. You've had the devotion, the truth, speaking your truths, helping others too through this journey that you're on. But this is time for this new life to begin, the life of a butterfly, right? And then we're going to pull here from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle as well. And let's see what the final Oracle message is here for you. You've got to balance yourself. Look, there's a butterfly. And direction, growth, life surges. Can't make it up. I love it. All right. So let's see what comes in here with this. So the ancestral message to you is that each part of your life contributes to the whole of who you are. The strength you draw from one area of your life can help you manage another. However, it is now time to reflect and address an imbalance. Weigh up how much time and energy you devote to your health, finances, career, relationships, personal interests, and all other aspects of your life. Once you've identified the areas that need your focus, make plans to restore balance. Nurture your whole self, your mind, your body, your emotions, and spirit. The divinatory meaning of the card here is look at the world around you. Pay attention to Mother Earth and the energy of Mother Earth, the seasons, the sun, and the moon. Consider how the patterns of nature affect you physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, and how they relate to the cycles. The medicine wheel supports your transition from phase one to the next, to the next, to the next. Bring your focus inward to grow, transform, release, and embrace a new stage or aspect of yourself. Yep, the butterfly stage. Here we are. It's time for this change. I love it. And then we're going to pull here from the Light Seekers Tarot, and we'll get the additional messages here. So they just want these ones here. Butterfingers. So we look at here. So you got the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords does, talk about the battling of your mind. This is like, I feel the battling of your heart and your mind. And you're having these thoughts that are being brought right to your ear and coming in your ear, showing you what you want to leave behind about yourself and what you do want to bring forward. So that's the conflict that's happening here inside the cocoon, because you have another 5, the 5 of Wands, which is the transformation of the fire. It's of the passion, desire, but there also is a conflict that transforms. 5s, both of these are numbers of transformation. They start off feeling like they're rooted in fear, but they end up being rooted in love instead, which changes things, which we read about, the balancing, this understanding. Because if you think of like a 5 as like 2 on one side, which is like a flow, and then there's an obstacle put in the middle. And that's what is coming in here. These are obstacles that are in your way to help transform you, help you to see for things for who you really are. And then you have the 7 of Wands, which is, she's all up on being bright and up above on this mountaintop, and other people down here don't like it. They're basically saying, come back down here and be miserable with the rest of us, because misery loves company. But she says, but so does joy, and they throw better parties, some choosing joy. And I like that, because there is this standing your ground, being true to your authentic self, being true to who you are, not, falling in and wanting to do things. With the caterpillars, it's like the caterpillars that wouldn't go through the pain and the transformation that you go through moving from, a caterpillar to the butterfly. They didn't want to do that. One of the emoticons that I created in my memberships, if you ever have a chance to check it out, is a butterfly carrying a huge caterpillar. And that's the story, is that the caterpillar, 2 caterpillars went into cocoon. Well, one went into the cocoon, the understanding they were both going into the cocoons. And when they came out of the cocoon, they saw that the other was just much bigger caterpillar, because they didn't want to go through the work, which is actually, it takes more work to try to stay the caterpillar instead of become a beautiful butterfly. And this transformation was, well, I can't go back and become a caterpillar. And I'm not carrying you, definitely, because you never see a butterfly carrying a caterpillar. And I feel like that's what's going on here. A huge transformation. You're transforming, and now you're ready to decide, who is it that I want to be? What is it that I want to do? And we go from there. So I like this for you. So that is what they have for you. If you want more messages of love from above, there's a couple things that you can do. First, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. That tells me you're enjoying the content, but it also tells YouTube that you're enjoying the content as well. The other thing you can do is click that subscribe button. It does give you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there to the notification settings, if you select all, 2 things happen. 1, you'll be notified right away when new videos come out, and then also you'll be notified of when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. These also help you become part of the Love Tsunami, because when you like or share my videos, comment on my videos, or subscribe to the channel, it makes YouTube algorithm super, super excited, and it wants to automatically share the videos of my channel with other people as well. So if you feel drawn to do any of those things, please know I'm very, very grateful. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all of that information is listed in the description box of the video down below. All right, all of you that chose reading number 2 as you're going through this adventure, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. So enjoy this amazing adventure, and we'll be talking to you very soon. In the meantime, much love to you. You hang in there, and you take care. If you chose reading number 3, then this is the reading for you. And we're going to start off pulling a card here from the Psychic Tarot Oracle, just to get the area of your life where you feel you might be failing. So we'll start off here and then we will go from there. All right. Well, already off the bat, they do want this one right here. And let's see what we've got here. Balance. Failing at balance, huh? Well, we got the Justice card here coming in. And balance. That's a pretty clear message, right? I'm failing at balance in my life. And we'll see here where possibly that might be here. So let's take a look here and see what the Oracle side of this says. So this card does represent the need for balance and harmony within your inner life, as well as with what's surrounding you in the physical world. And this denotes that some lifestyle adjustments can be required at this time, and it could be associated with love, relationships, business, or even your career. The balance card is also being shown to you to make you realize that what you perceive to be happening around you is really an externalization of an inner process or conflict that you may be currently experiencing. This card will often appear if you work in the legal field or when you're involved in law-related matters. Have faith that justice will triumph, as justice and karma go hand in hand. Take only what you've earned, treat people fairly, and don't take advantage of anyone. This is all a part of living a balanced karmic life. When determining something, there must be a state of balance, emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually, so that you can make rational decisions and logical judgments. This is a time to be honest and caring and responsible for the choices that you've made, as well as the ones that will be made in the future. Yeah. So definitely this is this feeling like you've failed at balance, but you also might be having yourself under such a long arm of the law that you're not being gentle with yourself, that you're more balanced than you might think you are. So I like this. Let's take a look here and see with the Ask Your Guides Oracle what they want to add in here for you to let you know that you are more balanced than it might appear. So let's take a look. See, what else would your spirit guides want you to know here? Okay, so they have that one and that one. And your first one up is rest. Yeah, Holy Spirit saying with card number 24. And maybe you could use a little bit more rest and not be trying so hard. But let's take a look here and see what comes in here and see what they recommend. Meditation, prayer, withdrawal, retreat. Our culturally perverse notion that doing is the correct use of time, and that doing nothing is a complete waste of time, has indeed made us a sick society. Meaning really sick. Your overwhelming desire to back off from this whirlwind of activity and take a break, even throw in the towel altogether, isn't crazy or unrealistic. It's a direct summons from the Holy Spirit to withdraw your attention from the outer world and reconnect with your soul. Your life is not to be frittered away in meaningless and unexamined activity. You came in with a purpose and specific soul intentions that can be neglected. They are now knocking at the door of your attention, reminding you that you have commitments to keep. If you don't heed this call and begin to self-examine, you may even enter a dark night of the soul, a time where nothing feels meaningful. Not out of punishment, but out of because the lower vibrational energies are drawing those things in, because we're not moving into our higher vibrational energies. It says, listen to the Holy Spirit and open your heart to its direction. Take lots of time to be alone and get in touch with your soul. Write in a journal, seek counseling, and pray. Allow yourself to be in direct contact with the guiding wisdom of the Holy Spirit on a daily basis. Withdrawing from the world, whether through contemplation, meditation, or even a sabbatical, is the most powerful way to use your time right now. The Holy Spirit's guiding you in your quiet moments. Its message: make time for yourself. So maybe there is this balance. They're saying that you can use more balance, and that's okay. Not to focus in on that there's a right or wrong and beat yourself up about it, but that it's okay to rest. It's okay to balance as well. And let's take a look here at this other one. You've got Victory with the Divine Helpers, card number 15. Beautiful card there. See, I even like that they're giving you gold stars. Gold stars, gold stars. You're doing great. They want to show you, yeah, like I was saying before, you're doing so much more with balancing than you're giving yourself credit for. You're being really hard on yourself, and I like this. Give yourself a rest. Give it a rest, right? So your divine helpers are present, bearing the good news that whatever you've been working on will succeed. The bad news? Well, there really isn't any bad news, but there is reality, which in your case suggests that you can fully enjoy your success only if you recognize that you didn't get there where you are by yourself. This isn't to suggest that you must diminish your light or be falsely modest in your achievements, not by a long shot. You deserve to shine, so please do. Your divine helpers simply remind you to be grateful and acknowledge the contributions of those who have helped you get where you are. This includes your spirit helpers and guide as well. Our final word, or one final word, they say, with success comes the challenge of standing alone in your light. Of course, you've heard the saying, it's lonely at the top, but it doesn't have to be if you remember how you got there. Your divine helper's message to you: share the spotlight. Yeah. So I like this, allowing yourself to share the spotlight, because I feel like where the feeling of failure is coming in here is that you don't allow golden stars to be given to you. You don't allow yourself to rest, and that it's okay here. The balance can come in. You're doing much better at balance than you think, but I feel like there's still an opportunity for more rest, but not to beat yourself up about it, but that it's okay to give that to you. All right. And then we've got the Angels and Ancestor Oracle here, and let's see what they'd like to add in here for you. So what else for those that chose reading number 3, please? Okay, it's this one right there. And you got the Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. I like it. Let's see what Medicine Mother wants to say here. Take action. Do what you know you need to do, like rest. Mother always knows best, they say, and it's true. We all know that a maternal figure who's extremely intuitive and insightful, and this Medicine Mother has gone through many ups and downs, right? Here's balance, right? It's ups and downs, balance. She's lived and she's lost. She knows what it's like to suffer and want to give up. So the medicine of this card is that it's okay to make mistakes and get it wrong sometimes. It's okay for things to come and to an end. It's not the end of the world, and just the time of one chapter and the beginning of something new. The Medicine Mother reminds you that even though you will have low lows, you aren't here to suffer. You're here to be supportive and to support others. Let her give you the loving encouragement to take the next step forward. There's an old pattern rising up in you now, and it's time to deal with it and release it for good. You're being encouraged to love and respect yourself enough to take the steps you know you need to move closer to where you'd like to be. You already know the answers. You know what you need to do. You may have been using delaying tactics or holding back, but now you're being guided to take action. Action requires courage, but your angels and guides are bringing you the courage to move forward. Take just one step, and when you do, the next one will be presented to you. Yeah, I love it. So you don't have to control it all either here. But I like this, that they're nurturing, they're showing you that it's okay that this perceived mistake, it's not a mistake, right? There's no error. There is no failure. It's just experience and transformation to take you to your next level, to take you to that next step. And then we're also going to hear from your ancestors here through the Ancestor Spirit Oracle. Let's see what they would like to add into the mix here. All right. And we have Reconnect with Mother Earth. Wow. Plant, Garden, and Harvest. Beautiful, beautiful card. So you have Medicine Mother here and resting, getting out into nature as well. So there is this message here that these feelings of failure might be driving you to not rest and to go and not give yourself the time and the rest. So this is Mother Nature, Mother Nurture. Definitely can get out into nature, get away, reconnect with nature, and recharge your battery, see things from a different perspective too. Because Mother Earth is calling to you, definitely. And this card is a reminder of how important it is for you to be outside in nature. You may have drawn this card because you have been too busy to go outdoors. It's time for you to connect with trees, plants, and the earth. You're encouraged to learn more about gardening or horticulture. And planting some herbs, tending to your garden, or spending more time outdoors will benefit your mind and your body. And the divinatory meaning of this card says there is great joy in eating straight from your garden. Consider growing your own herbs, fruit, and vegetables. If you already grow your own plants, this might be a nudge to get out and give them some TLC. Being out in the garden is great for your energy. It is relaxing for you and good for the environment too. Yeah, so definitely these nudges to get out into nature and to rest here. You're doing so good. You don't have to worry about the victory. The victory is assured. But there's definitely this: take a vacation, take rest, get out into nature, whatever it takes here. All right, and then we're also going to pull from the Light Seers Tarot. And let's see what else they have here for you. So what's your final messages here for those that chose reading 3? Okay, that's 2 and 3. All right, let's see what we got here. Page of Wands. Yeah, this is, new energy, new movement, new passion. And I feel like with all of this is this energy. You get this re-energized feeling. You get this, battery filled up by getting out into nature, stepping away from things. So this definitely calls for, if not a vacation, at least a weekend off, getting out into nature, or if it's just going to a park or whatever it is, it's about recharging your battery for sure. And then, you have the 10 of Cups. To be full and overflowing, this is what it's going to take to do that, because otherwise you are just drained and you are going to be cranky and you're going to be exhausted, and exhausted, unhappy you is not a happy you for sure. And if you're not happy, other people around you are going to be unhappy because they love you and they want to try to do what they can to make you feel better, even though that's not their responsibility. But people are still drawn to do that for you. And then, and then you have the Knight of Cups, so movement of emotion. So allow yourself to move, with this 10 of Cups here. Allow yourself to feel full. Allow yourself, to feel the love. The Knight of Cups, all the knights are on a quest. And this knight is on the quest for self-love, for connecting to the higher realm, to feel that love from above, to connect to this Mother Earth love too, to know that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and Father of all things. So there definitely is this filling up of your own cup that is coming into play here, and I like it for you. So get out into nature, fill your cup back up, and it's beautiful. Right? Well, this is what they have for you. If you're looking for more messages of love from above, there's a couple things that you can do. First, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. That does tell me you're enjoying the video content, but it also tells YouTube that you are, and it brings more of the same to you. The other thing you can do is click that subscribe button, because that gives you access to the notification bell. And if you go in there and select the all option, a couple things happen. One, you'll be notified right away when new videos come out of my channel. And number two, you're also notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. Also, doing those things helps spread the Zen love, because when you like or share the videos, comment on my videos, subscribe to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy, crazy, happy, excited, wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, please know I'm very, very grateful. Also, these are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed down in the description box down below. All right, beautiful number threes, as you're going through this wonderful rest and recharging, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. So enjoy your journey. And until we chat again, much love to you. You hang in there, and you take care.